Serious Castle.
Okay.
I like my right ear.
You like your right ear?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which ear is your favorite?
Which ear is my favorite?
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
What the fuck? Hold on, I'm trying to sit like a person now.
I hear in mono. Okay, both my ears are here at the same level, so I don't have a preference.
But like, if like one of the ears had to go,
How much gone?
like, you're gonna be like sealed shut.
Sealed?
Yeah, like it's gonna be smooth like your cheek. But over your ear.
My right ear, I guess.
You like your right ear?
I'll
Why?
get rid of my right ear.
Why?
I think I sleep on my right side most of the time. I wake up on my right side most of the time. So, I guess having an entirely flat time would be nice on a pillow, maybe. What would happen to you, like my hairline without an ear?
It would
Would there just be like a square?
It would go down there.
It just goes straight down?
I feel like it would go down, yeah. You'd have the most unique, like, thing. Like beard,
thing?
hair connection.
Beard hair connection.
Yeah, that's my next movie.
The beard hair connection?
I don't know what it's going to be about.
Who are you going to get to direct that? Michael Bay?
Yeah,
How many explosions per beard?
none. I'm just wasting my opportunity with him. I'm just hiring him just to make him cry.
That's how you get back at Hollywood for being like, everything we need to do now, everything we do now needs to being like expectations, but
Yeah.
you get directors who are known for specific things, and then you subvert their expectations by not letting them do their favorite thing.
Yeah, I'm going to get Michael Bay, and instead of blowing stuff up, he's going to fix stuff.
Oh,
It's just
destroy,
gonna be-
build, destroy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
aside from the destroy bit.
Yeah. Build. And then you get Joss Whedon, but he's not allowed to write dialogue.
No, not at all.
He's allowed to have zero effect on the words that are spoken.
Yeah, he'll write the music. I think he has no expertise in that. That's good.
Yeah, he'll write the music.
Yeah.
And then while we're at it, fuck it, let's just get composers to be the directors or the cinematographer.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, cinematographer.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan, but he has to direct a children's film.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
That'd be crazy.
And he has to do it blindfolded.
The director has to be blindfolded?
Yeah, I think I like the vibe of that.
Okay. All right.
Imagine making a movie blindfolded. Do blind people make movies?
No.
Okay.
They make audio content.
Do you think they could? That'd be a fun challenge.
Oh, yeah. Why is Stevie Wonder a famous musician and not a famous director?
Well, he wouldn't be
I wonder why.
It wouldn't be like a cinematographer type, but like you'd go off of like sounds.
Blind people have that weird like thing where the things that they hear get plastered into their brain in a way that you can't like verbalize, because it's a sense that only they have access to, or I guess a stronger sense only they have access to in exchange for their sight. So he probably would be like a bad director.
But like a director that knows how to direct, but then they're blindfolded. I feel like they could figure it out.
But then they're blindfolded.
Yeah. Like they'd have to just take everyone's word for it. Like,
Yeah.
is this here? And they're like, yeah. It's
I
like,
don't know,
okay.
fucking is it?
Should
it be?
You'd have to be real touchy about the whole set. Quite literally.
Touchy-feely. That's not good.
Not on your actors.
Not on definitely not on your actors.
They could like make clicking noises between scenes so you know where they are.
I'm pretty sure we have technology that just makes clicks already.
No. He's going to want them.
You're gonna want. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Running theme of the show is things that technology does. People do now as well.
Did we do that on the show?
We did do that on the show.
Okay.
We did it with Malcolm.
Yeah.
Talking about that was on the mac and cheese episode.
What if like a person replaced cameras? How'd that even?
I think you'd still need a tech interface there to like pull something out of somebody's brain. Because now you're talking about Black Mirror. That's episode 1 of Black Mirror, is the one where they record your eyes at all times.
I mean, you could kind of do it. He could be like a camera. Like,
I think it'd still just be a camera.
He looks at something and draws something really quickly.
Okay, so you're talking about artists now, a thing that already exists. We're
They're
not
like-
making something new.
I feel like artists are just bad cameras.
Bad cameras?
Yeah.
I feel like they can be better cameras.
No.
Okay.
Like if I wanted a picture of something, I wouldn't use an artist.
What if... Here's another callback to the podcast.
Yeah.
Time machine. Reincarnation vagina time machine.
Oh my god.
I send you to colonial times. Boston Tea Party.
With a camera?
No.
No.
Your only goal, kicked out channel video idea. We send a cameraman with you, but you can't have that camera.
What the fuck? Okay.
Kicked out video idea. We send you back in time. And
Yo.
you need to...
How far back?
I just said colonial times.
You
need to get a picture. Your only goal is to acquire a picture.
My only goal is to acquire a picture.
Your only option would be an artist.
Okay.
Like a portrait person. You have to get a portrait.
In this very, very niche hypothetical situation, an artist is better
I don't know.
than
I
a
feel
camera.
like this is kind of broad.
Would
like
you
it's
have an
kinda-
artist record this podcast?
Yes. Yes. That's what are those called? Are they like soliloquies or something? My brain is destroying. I should drink more. That'll help my brain.
Would you have like one of those like court artists?
Yeah,
like quickly
you know,
sketch a
like
scene.
oral recreation of something.
Oral? Oh, so
Like
he
passing tales on through word of mouth.
so he'd see a thing, and then tell everyone like, okay, this is what's happening.
Yeah, so we'd have this podcast would be a conference at like an amphitheater in a town, and then everyone would listen to us talk for an hour, and then they'd go off and tell other people the things that we said.
Yeah, you couldn't do it live.
It'd be mimetic.
Yeah, you couldn't do a live stream.
Mimetic. No. Well, hold on. Is a panel show not just a live stream in real life? I feel like everything we're talking about kind of just wraps around to something that already exists, and we're like, what if this existed? And then you describe something that already exists.
This is the content people were waiting to listen to.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Nobody waits for this.
You don't have like teaser trailers?
No.
Oh,
no, I
fuck.
just fucking just blatantly post it every Sunday at 5
Blatant.
a.m. Yeah. This video is going to go up at 5 a.m., folks.
This video is sponsored by 5 a.m.
Go to use
Go to your clock and look at it.
go to your clock and use promo code 5 for 5% off 5 a.m.
Yeah. How do you know when your clock says 5 a.m.?
Are you blind?
No, like
What does that question mean? No. What does that question mean? How do you know when your clock says 5 a.m.?
No, you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Explain.
Like an analog clock, big circle.
Yeah, with the hands?
Yeah, how do you know it's 5 a.m.? Like if you take like a 5 a.m. clock and take
A
it like
5 a.m. clock.
and bring it to
This is going so wrong so fast for you.
But what if you bring it to like a non 5 a.m. country? Like
What does any of that mean? Well, I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. I'm getting angry. I'm yelling. I want it to be like the cool, mysterious
pretty
guy,
simple.
But now I'm yelling. All right. Please clarify. for
okay,
me
is it
what
only
that
5 a.m.
means.
based on what the outside looks like?
Yes.
Okay, so the clock has it's just doing its thing.
The clock has no bearing.
Okay,
on
so it's not 5 a.m.
it. Are you asking if human invented devices
Like a digital
decide
clock.
what time
A
it is?
digital clock tells you 5 a.m.
It can, yeah.
Like most of the time it does.
Well, no.
A lot of times it does.
No, 23 hours of the day it does not.
Well, sure. Like it does it
Is
though.
that your best retort?
Most yeah, I don't
Well,
really have
sure.
much. That's
It's
my
fine
best.
by me. I don't care.
Like if you were in a sealed room, how could you know if it's 5 a.m. or if it's 5 p.m.?
Does your perception of what time it is matter if you're in a sealed room?
No, I guess we just throw away a.m. and p.m. then.
I don't think your
It's just 5.
You're talking, okay, again, you're talking about a thing that already exists here, bud. We have solitary confinement.
Yeah.
You're talking about the prison system's solitary confinement.
But they get AM privileges, I'm sure.
What would some of those be? What can you list me an AM privilege?
Yeah, knowing when it's AM. That's the one, I think. That's the main one.
Insufficient information. I
Like-
might need something a little bit better.
Like, if you didn't have it, you wouldn't know what time it is.
I think that's actually, I don't think that's a privilege. I think that's part of the punishment of solitary confinement.
Knowing the time?
That's why they call it the hole. There's no light in there.
I feel like that's medieval times. I feel like they have...
Solitary confinement in prisons is still called the hole.
It's still called the hole, but they have, like, a pillow and a clock, I'm sure.
No, they do not have a
How would they know when breakfast happens?
Because a guy shows up from outside of the box you're in, and he opens a little two-way
Oh, so he's your
panel,
time guy.
and he
Okay.
slides in food. But
Alright.
they can do that whenever they want.
Yeah, so clocks can't innately tell when it's 5 a.m. That's what we got to the bottom of. Right?
Was your preconceived notion going into this that the man-made devices, clocks, are some kind of god machine, which is a natural capture of the universe, the same way that the sun going up and down is a natural capture of time, and that they just know all the time? They know all of the time, all the time.
I'm just... my argument was analog clocks are just a shittier real clock.
You know analog clocks are real clocks, right, buddy?
Like one of them time-telling clocks. They're better...
What's
no,
a
they're worse.
fake clock? What? Can you give me an example of a fake clock?
Oh, a picture of a clock.
Okay, all right. You got me there.
I did. I won this debate.
You got me there. I wasn't ready for you to say that. And in all fairness, I don't have a rebuttal to it. So I think
Slam dunk, bro.
I think you're right. I think you're just right. Which honestly pains me to say, because I
Get them
I
circle
cannot
clocks out of
believe
here.
you got me on your side of the fence on that. Wait, hold on. Circle clock's your problem.
Yeah.
Analog clock, but it's a square.
No, but it's still not telling me any.
Yes, it is. It's got the little dashes on it.
Yeah, but it's not telling me the AM.
And you have the numbers on it. I can't know if it's a more.
No, but it's still not. It's not telling me the AM
Yeah,
number.
You know AM and
Sundown
PM, you know
number.
AM and PM are fake, right? Like,
Yeah,
they
but like,
don't matter. Like that's why the military just uses the 24-hour clock, because there's 24 hours in a day. There's not two 12
yeah, but
hours
for this,
in a day.
yeah. But for this clock, it's different.
What pocket dimension does this clock belong to? What alternate reality does this clock belong to where it matters?
The one where 1 comes after 12. I think that's the one.
Okay. All right. You're on that like ancient Roman.
Dude, I'm gonna make a.
You're on that like sundial.
I'm gonna make like
level.
a 63-hour clock. That's gonna be our next video.
63 out. What would be the purpose of that? What do you measure in cycles of 63 hours?
To create unrest.
You're talking about
Yeah.
2 days and 15 hours. What happens every 2 days and 15 hours to necessitate the invention of a device that captures just that amount of time before it loops?
Well, after 63 comes 1 again.
You know you can put 1 after any number, hypothetically, right?
Could I make a 1-hour clock?
Hold on. If you think about it.
Let me fucking think about it.
So those fake clocks, those analog clocks.
Yeah,
you
the
complained
circle
about
clocks.
earlier. Picture one in your mind. Circle. It's got the circle on it, right?
Yeah.
It is a circle. It doesn't have any circles on it. That's my bad.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
You take, instead of having numbers and big dashes, you just have 60 little dashes on it. And then it goes around. The big hand goes around once a minute, and the little hand goes around once an hour. and then the next dash is just always a 1.
So we'd have to get rid of
So if you took all the numbers off of a bad clock,
we'd have to get rid of the other hand, the stupid hand,
why?
because it would, if we got rid of the numbers and we just had the 1 on there,
Uh-huh.
there's still like a hand doing some bullshit, not measuring anything.
That could be like a mystery hand.
Well, fucking,
That could have it's like a secret hand, you know?
that's like a trans person without going through surgery, bro.
That's a very political statement you just made that I don't think I want anything to do with.
It's just a wiener hanging out by itself, and no one wants it.
You're
in
too,
that
you're
situation.
too infected by your internet girlfriend, who I'm not going to name, dude.
I'm not.
You've got these things in the back of your mind that
Well, no,
really
it was
just
the
don't need
most
to be
recent.
said.
It was the most recent topic we talked about.
Yeah, that was today.
Yeah, the most today topic. What is the most?
What kind of clock would you use to measure the most today? The most of today.
When what? Actually, the better question is, what time is the most right now? Like, not.
It's
no.
already gone.
Shit. All right, then let's get back to like.
The one exact moment that you're measuring it, and then the second you start measuring it, it's gone.
Fuck, dude, that sucks. All right.
It's like a
When
it's
you're
like,
like-
a it's like a hand reaching down into the couch for like a coin, or like a like a photon hitting a smaller atom, so you can't observe it with a microscope. The second you try to observe it, it moves.
Right. All right. So my hypothesis is already fucked. Second question: when you're out in your
2 questions.
when you're out in the world,
okay, the world.
Just-
I know that place.
just breathing and shit.
I've seen the world.
And you like, well, when you wake up, after you hallucinate for a bit, you get up
Are you
and
talking
you're
about one
hanging
of
out.
those night hallucinations?
When is like you're like, God damn, today is happening.
When
Like,
I have to do
it's like
something.
really today.
When I have to do something.
It varies. It's not like noon.
No. Well, I mean,
I feel like noon.
we're kind of already arguing about time, but like among the 7 days, first of all, whole different topic.
favorite day.
Favorite day? Saturn?
That's a planet.
No, not Saturn. Saturday. Saturn Day.
Yeah.
Yep. Saturday.
I gotta add a new weekday.
63-hour clock.
What if it? Yeah.
A whole new weekday. 8th day. It's 63 hours long.
it's one day that's 63 hours long.
It's 63 hours long, just AM. Oh no! Actually, no.
It's the AM.
No. Hold on. Think about it like this: AM is 21 hours long. PM is 21 hours long. You add a third, different lettered M. That's the last 21 hours.
Think of how the Earth would have to move to make up for that.
I was just going there.
We would
You have
get.
to use the power of God to slow the sun down.
Well, slow the Earth down. You fucking flat earther.
No. We're controlling the sun here.
Oh, okay. Oh no, we're gonna move
use
the sun.
We're gonna use Ultra Hand
Okay,
from Tears of the Kingdom, and then we're gonna grab the sun with our big
Alright.
ghost hand.
Because if we moved the Earth, we'd get a global whiplash.
Whose job would that be?
The sun guy.
All right, is that a job title? Can you find that on Indeed?
That's like you have to run for it. I think that's a run for it type of job.
Like a candidacy?
Yeah. Who's gonna be the new sun guy?
What country has a sun guy in their cabinet?
Fuck, dude. Oh man.
Would it be whatever who has the strongest GDP? Because then it'd be China. And do you really want to trust some Chinese guy with the sun guy role?
Oh,
Some Chinese guy you can't vote for.
Fuck, dude. We can't have like. Could we do a committee? No one's gonna agree on a committee.
Well, that's what the United Nations is.
I guess the United Nations would.
But people already don't agree on that.
True. We'd have to get like a one world government for my 63-hour a day. I think that's the move. Or they take turns every week. There's just a new guy.
But okay.
Like
So every
fucking
7 days,
Zimbabwe gets a turn, bro.
I don't trust them.
What if they just don't do it?
And the 8th day just goes by, it's only 24 hours long, and there's only 1 a.m. and p.m.
We're fucked.
We have to kill them.
Wars, yeah, nuclear.
That's war. That's nuclear war.
That's why God.
I
gave
think
us
our
nuclear bombs.
I think our God did give us. That was his greatest invention. That was God's greatest gift to us was nuclear bombs.
Everything else was secondary, bro.
I think our heads are. I think we're thinking the same thing here about where these all must naturally go.
Imagine the geopolitics around sun guys.
What would be a slur for a sun guy?
Fuck it.
A sunner?
can't
A
say
sunner?
A sunner, yeah, that's a nicer way of saying that.
What about a sunnet?
A sunnet?
No, because there's no A in it. I'm thinking about because having two N's in the middle of a
You
word.
fucked that up.
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
I did
God.
it on
I
purpose.
thought you did something.
I wanted to drink from my hands.
Oh. It's cool. I've never seen that before.
Well, now you have.
That's incredible.
Do you like the double N in the middle of the word is not as strong as like other consonants
Yeah,
like
'cause
G and F? No,
can't-
it's just G. G is just the strongest one.
You can't call him a sunner. I guess you could.
Like a brighter. No.
You could call him like a heliotard.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Heliotard.
Yeah.
Biggest problem of the week.
Heliotard.
What the dog doing?
That's too much of a word. No one's going to use it.
The Zimbabwean heliotard doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Dude, changed up my whole schedule. I had to wake up. I woke up tired the next day,
Fucking
bro.
Voodoo Day lasted 91 hours last week.
Fucking-
You guys remember that? When the Zimbabwe heliotard made Voodoo Day last 91 hours. What an absolute dunce. Dude, if that's who Zimbabwe elects, we should just nuke them off the planet. Straight up.
Well, let's take it easy here. I'll take the left position.
I'll take the
How many
right
countries
position.
are there?
Like, close to 200?
200, yeah. So we won't see him for like 200 more weeks again, okay? So hopefully...
4 years. An election cycle.
Holy shit.
Because we're not changing how long a week is. We're just adding a day to it.
Yeah.
Wait, that means a year would have like 415 days.
No problem.
But the length of that last day is like 3 days.
So we won't have to see him for a while, and he might just get reelected.
What happes to leap years?
Who's next after Zimbabwe?
I have a
hope
very-
next week is okay.
Hold on, I have a very serious. That was biggest problem of the week.
Okay. I hate it when Zimbabwe
What the dog
touches
doing?
their weeks.
I have a very serious question. What
Shoot.
happens to leap years if you add an 8th day that's 63 hours long?
What is a leap year? Define it really quick.
A leap
I
year.
don't think about it hard enough.
So based. Okay,
Or at
we're
all,
moving back. We're moving back to real life. In the what the calendar we use now is called the Julian calendar because it was made by
Yeah.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah, for now.
It was measured that the amount of times the Earth spins before it makes one revolution around the sun is 365 and 1/4 days. 365 days, 6 hours.
Okay.
So every 4 years, that 6 hours adds back up to 24 hours. So we just culminate that 24 hours in its own day.
Why not just constantly adjust with it? I don't know.
What if instead of leap years, at the end of every year, I guess we didn't do. What if we changed New Year's? So on New Year's Eve, when the ball drops, that doesn't start New Year's.
Yeah.
That starts intermission, and then intermission lasts 6 hours.
Intermission. The purge. Dude, I kind of like...
A purge. It's not a whole day. It's
New
not a whole
Year.
day.
No, it's not a new... It's
And then 6 hour at the end of 6 hours at 6 a.m. it becomes midnight again.
That's when
And
everyone
then a
decides
sun
their...
guy.
That's when everyone decides their sun guy.
Everyone, yeah, that's when they hold the. Oh wait, intermission can just be the election for a new sun guy.
Yeah. And it's like everyone debates on a stage about what time is it. and then we figure it out.
Is it midnight? Is it 6 a.m.? Who really knows?
Oh my
Who
God.
knows anymore? The world's gone mad with sun people.
Oh my God. Imagine if Trump became sun guy.
You can't let sun people into America. You can't let sun people into. I walked in. I said, "Wow, that's a let sun." Who? Hey, no! Get those lights off. Get those heliotards out of here. Can you imagine Trump saying your slur that you made up? Get those heliotards out of here.
I feel like that's the
I
first.
got in here. I said, "Wow, that's a lot of heliotards."
I feel like there's a good chance that heliotard is like the first time it's ever been said. Actually, probably not. I feel like flat earthers have said it at some point.
No, they say globetard.
Yeah.
Their word is globetard.
There's a good chance we invented a slur.
Should we take
Are you proud
pride
of
in that? That's the unfortunate part about doing a podcast with someone you agree with, is that you just end up in the same spot over and over again. We just keep agreeing on things.
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to run the bit to be more absurd over and over again, but we just keep agreeing on everything.
It's no matter how absurd it gets, we just fucking follow each other there. And then we get really disappointed when we realize this
Aw,
is
damn,
live.
you knew the joke already?
God damn
Fuck.
it, dude. You're supposed to push back on this. Fuck. We went way further than I wanted to. Fuck.
We had it for a second with that left-right position thing.
Yeah, I was about to
About
attack you. I was
nuclear
like, hey,
war.
man.
Hey, you can't just have nuclear war about something. What the fuck?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah,
Can I get yours? Mine died because you're here.
of course. Of course it's dead.
Thank you, off-screen, Matt.
You're here.
Of course.
I won't track that.
Nope. Woo.
Yay. The magic of video editing.
Out of.
Dude, what the fuck is Noah doing? Holy shit.
Get it again.
Yo, do a pose.
That was not
Do it
planned. We
again.
both just... Yep. I
Damn.
might throw clips of Noah in there or something.
That's a horrible picture you just put up there.
I might just throw like my fucking Snapchat memories up there or something. I don't know.
Oh fuck. Just playing. I'm just gonna. For my edit, I'm just gonna put my favorite porn up before they take
Favorite porn.
before they take their clothes off. Just a collage.
So just a collage of like women.
Just
women
a
being at-
montage.
women being at the end of the bed with like you just see a guy's legs. She's like, "What do you mean you're not coming home?" That's bullshit, Adam.
Yeah.
I can hear the girls in the background. Just throwing up like a green screen collage of just like horrible conversations is essentially what you're gonna do.
That's what I want to do. Well, there's not gonna be audio.
How many frames do you think you could get of like guy taking his pants off before you have to cut?
Oh fuck.
Do you think you could get to like dick root?
Are pubes okay?
That's election question. Son or debate question.
Or
Son guy debate question. Go.
Do you think? Okay, here's, I think the better question. Do you think in our next video, would it be okay to show pubes in the video, or would it get taken down?
I think it'd be okay.
Happy Trails,
there's
okay?
Because
right?
there's like jackass clips online where they're wearing like thongs, or you know those like weird,
Right.
those like V-shaped Speedos that just hold your dick.
Wait,
and
are
they
balls
strap to your
okay?
shoulder. Balls are not okay.
They're not.
Yeah, YouTube says no balls.
No one cares. No
Balls are not okay.
No one cares about balls. Zero people care
Balls are
about balls.
not okay. No balls.
I've never met a person that's invested in balls. In my life, actually.
What is the point of them? Why women don't
Cum.
like them? Why don't we have an organ for cum?
Like a quarter of your liver is like cum.
Pussy ain't colder. I don't get it.
Yeah, no.
Because the science explanation of it is that balls have to be out because it's
Yeah, just make the
so that it's part of like it's like because
if it gets too hot or too cold.
our balls are cold blooded for some reason.
Yeah, no.
So they have to be outside because our
We got a bunch of little lizards.
Our own internal body temperature is too high for our little swimmers, but pussy's body temperature. It ain't no thermos.
Yeah,
it
just
ain't
like-
it ain't no freezer.
Yeah, just like make it like a little microwavable meal so it could like survive storage for a bit, and then like you microwave it, and then it's good. You get
Semen Lunchables.
semen.
Lunchables semen flavored.
Semenables.
Semenables.
That's not a good one.
No, it's not.
No, I just try to smash the two. Sometimes doesn't work when you smash two words together.
Sometimes brute force just works, and other times it really
It super doesn't.
And I gotta say that one,
Yeah.
one of those ones that it super.
I
did
tried.
not.
I tried it in my head like 3 times before I said it.
You definitely did try.
You heard
which
me
is
like,
impressive.
oh, come on. And then, no, I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
Just to test it out for real.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded wrong in my head, and when I that's like a lot of sentences sometimes. It's like, oh, dude, this sounds good.
Because you think in that jumbled up language where it's like,
Yeah.
makes sense to me. What if I say it?
Yeah, what if... Doesn't...
Scruffle on the kajiggly boof until I goof. Like,
Antarctica doesn't have a language.
it doesn't have a people.
It has a few people.
Yeah, but they're like from other places. They're like other people.
They hang out. Well, they're other people. I mean, you're other people, and I'm
Would
other
Antarctica get a sun guy? Because
What
they
would-
experience the things very differently.
people. The Antarctica sun guy would be wild.
Do sun guys have to stand outside?
Well, while they're using their sun power, yeah.
Would the Antarctica sun guy get really selfish because he's cold and pull the sun in
Wait a minute. That would be
and that would destroy the Earth?
that'd be solar terrorism. What if...
You're literally holding the world hostage by having that job. Well, I guess the president also does that by having nuclear launch codes.
Yeah. It's no different. But, like, at least...
But
like,
you can disable nukes.
like when the
You can't
Taliban...
disable the sun.
when the Taliban took over, like, Afghanistan, they became, like, the owners and presidents of it.
Hold on.
But, like, they don't get to control the sun.
Wait, hold
That'd
on.
be wild. Imagine if, like, a terrorist group takes over and they're like, we're going to make our own
The
sun guy.
Taliban sun guy.
The Taliban sun guy.
The ISIS sun guy.
Yeah, they get fed up and they're like, fuck it, dude. We're going to get our
If
32
ISIL had a
versions."
sunner, it's over. It's
Dude.
so over. It's all over.
There's going to be
bros.
so many wars the day before Sunday. I mean,
Sunday.
wait a minute.
Sunday. That's when you.
I just
That's when you
invented-
clock in.
I reinvented Sunday. Just now in
Remember
my head.
earlier when I said we're just talking about things that already exist?
I like how it's a big old circle of
Time.
conversation.
Time is a flat circle, which is why we measure things with clocks. We measure time with clocks, which is a circle that
Yeah, we're
goes
just-
around.
Yeah, we're just making semantic circles. It's pretty cool.
Semantic circles.
When would the 63-hour day be?
At the end of the week, after Sunday, because you have to. Sunday is when the sun guy clocks in.
What if I just made it not make sense?
So you want to put it in between like Wednesday and Thursday?
What if we just split Monday in half? And this new day is between Monday and Monday.
What? I mean, yeah. What if we did that? What would happen?
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. Make Sunday great again.
Like, would that be... You'd have to put it, honestly, around Sunday. Because it'd be the most epic long weekend.
I thought you were about to say it'd be the most epic lol cow moment of all time.
No, dude, I'm not that far gone yet.
Soon. Very soon. No. I have a very serious logistical question about this world you're painting, because I'm with you all the way except for this one
I'll
plot
give you a
hole.
very serious logistical answer.
Except for this one pretty glaring plot hole.
Yes.
How is the sun power being distributed? It is because we made a hard stance earlier against machines. The whole basis of this conversation was clock bad. It's some god machine.
All right.
Because
Alright.
if you're giving it out by like some supernatural thing, then having an election wouldn't really matter unless the election is held by like mediums or people who, unless you vote with a Ouija board,
Okay.
and in which case that doesn't matter.
I
Or you
think-
vote at church.
I think to weed out the weak, it will get passed down through sex. That's how so the last sun guy has to fuck the new sun guy. And then it get passed down. But then, like, to get this rolling, okay.
So it has to be gay sex every time because a woman could never be a sun guy. What? Do you think you're gonna have a sun gal, a sun lady?
All right, look, we're thinking backwards here. It's gonna be a sun person.
Okay, so it can be straight sex.
It could be. Most of the time, probably not. Right now.
Do you think the sun guy position would be like sponsored by Blue Chew? Because
God
I
damn.
mean, I imagine there are going to be people running into each other who are like, I just can't do it.
There's gonna be a problem. But like,
Would
to get this whole ball rolling, we're gonna have to ask like God, like, pretty please, can we have sun guys?
What a way to describe prayer. I went into the big building with the T on it, and I said, God, pretty please. I said, God, I've been a good little boy.
Can we have new?
Can we have sun powers? We look. I know.
No one's
We
asked.
built a tower. We ate the apple. We killed that guy.
Dude, it's fine.
We've been good boys for like 2,000 years.
Dude, we're perfect sun
we-
guy material.
Can we have an allowance on the sun, please? Pretty please.
Dude, that'd be so sick if I had. What if like one of the guys just
Would you
like,
believe in God if there were sun people?
Fuck yeah. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what it would take. All right.
That's
So I
not-
have to go to church on Sunday and be like, pretty please.
What if it works? What if like you like
I
you-
guess we'll never know.
like a lot of times God like speaks through like things that happen in your life, but like what if you just heard the voices like, oh fuck,
Breaking news!
like you just hear a fucking voice from the heavens.
Breaking news! A man has grabbed the sun.
Voice. You know what I would do? Oh, I just hold it hostage. I'd trick God.
A man has grabbed the sun to control the length of days in Lego City. Build the new election rig.
I'd like just pull the sun like.
Hey!
This is how the plot line would go. I'd
Oh,
go-
okay. So you run for sun guy in America.
Well, first of all, I'm the guy that starts it, obviously.
So you get powers number one.
Yeah, I go pretty please. I've never been religious, but right now, sun guy. And God's like, holy shit, you're the one. And then he gives me powers, but I was like holding my finger, like I was crossing my
You
fingers.
cross your fingers behind your back
Yeah.
like a sneaky little guy.
And then I'm like, I tricked God. and and then I grab the sun
yeah.
and I like just smash it into like Mercury just to freak out science for a little bit. And everyone's like, what's happening?
You would destroy everything by that point.
I just wiggle it really quickly. And then put it back to place.
Mercury would get flung into it.
I just move the sun towards Mercury, like eat up Mercury, then put it back in its place. We just get like a heat wave for like 10 seconds.
That would be like a 300-degree heat
It
wave.
probably wouldn't be, actually. I don't think the distance would matter that much.
It does. It depends when you get these powers where, because
Mercury's
you're
pretty
talking
close.
about Mercury and Earth being lined up one for one, and then you get the thing. You get this. I actually called the sun the thing.
You know, the thing.
I need a second. Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
You take the sun.
The thing, yeah. I grabbed it.
You take the moon and you take the sun. You take the sun,
Yeah. Yes.
and it's Earth and Mercury are lined up, and you just a little bit, and then gigantic Earth's radiation field, its magnet field, gone, because now all the solar rays are right there coming off of it. 300 degrees of heat. No more ozone layer. We're just done.
Okay.
You bring the deadly laser at us for a quarter.
do
second. Now Mercury's hot. I'm not done yet. Mercury's real hot, and it's like, you know how planets, like, they see the bright circle and they're like, gravity. You want to like go towards that. You just strip teased Mercury basically. So it's like, ooh, now's my chance. So it flies into the sun
I don't
and
think.
explodes, and the heavy metals in it go into the sun's core. And then once iron starts hitting the core of the sun, supernova. We all die.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not how stars work at all.
Yes, it is. If you could theoretically get a cast iron skillet into the core of the sun without it melting through the external heat layer, it would explode. The cores of stars do not like iron.
No, well, yeah, that's when they go supernova, when they're trying to fuse iron.
What is the core of the sun? A fusion reaction.
Yeah.
Would you just
I don't
make it
think
different?
I don't think a planet would do it.
What if could you just put like a big like bulb out there instead? Like a Dyson sphere, but it's just like a light bulb? Better sun. Better call sun.
What the Dude, I just had a stroke, I think. What the
My brain is not it's just not a fan of where this is going. In all honesty,
we would survive the sun wiggle. I'm saying.
is that what the name of the catastrophe would be?
Yeah, because the sun's distance.
9/11, the Boston bombing. The rape of Nanking.
The sun wiggle.
Hurricane Katrina.
Oh.
The sun wiggled.
That's what it'd be. The day the sun wiggled.
The day the sun stood still.
By the way, the sun guy we would lose planets if we had any sun guys, because no one's perfect.
Are you picturing like a big hand, like a big ghostly hand is grabbing the sun and keeping it in
No.
place too?
I'm imagining like the Force.
The Force.
A guy just like sticks his hand out towards the sun, like he's catching it just before it sets. He's like, no, and he brings it back up.
Do you think after a while it'd be like, I
don't-
don't let go?
I mean,
Do you think his shift ends when he just can't hold it anymore?
I don't think God's like a genie with like some secret bits.
Have you read the Bible?
I mean, he's pretty much a genie.
There's there's a lot of genie shit going on, especially in the old. Look, I'm not. Look, there's no.
I do this, but
The sun guy power is in no way coming from Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus is like a straightforward guy, and you know exactly. He's a cool, humble, chill dude. You know exactly what you get
Well,
when
he's
you ask
pretty
him for
much God.
something. He is.
He's God.
But he is God. But Old Testament God, the Father, he's gonna do some genie shit to you, dude. You know what? You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen?
New Testament God had some daddy issues.
You know what's gonna happen? When you go to get elected for Sun Guy, Old Testament God is gonna come to you in a dream and be like, if you have sex with your wife before the Sun Guy position, just don't. Because some bad stuff's going to happen. And then hilariously jackass level like buffoonery is going to happen to the Sun Guy if he fucks his wife before he goes in for his shift at the Sun.
You know what this makes me really want?
A TV show about Sun Guys? I'm thinking about it.
A TV
I'm
show
thinking
about
about
Sun
a
Guys.
script about Sun Guys.
But like, God used to do shit, right? I'm sure he probably. I'm atheistic. Agnostic. No, I'll come in. Atheistic.
Atheistic?
I'm inventing.
Now you
a-
are a theistic person.
Oh fuck,
So
dude!
you-
I'm religious.
Time is a flat circle. We are making.
It seems like he used to do a lot of shit that affected the whole of humanity. Nowadays, it's,
He kind of just fucked with specific people.
I imagine if God just came back and he's like, "Yo, I'm
What's
just gonna
up?
get involved." Like he just gets extremely involved.
I think if God came back and said, "I have to step in,"
That'd
that would
funny.
be so scary.
That'd be so funny to me.
It would be hilarious.
It's like Jesus Christ, we fucked up.
I guess. Well, no, because I hopefully I wouldn't be here.
Oh, that's
the
like
idea
rapture
of
type shit.
Yeah, the idea of this happening requires rap. I would never get to experience a Sun Guy Day. Are they? Is it called? After Sunday comes Sun Guy Day.
Yeah, dude. Sun Person Day. Okay. Come
Do you think like through the evolution of language, you just get shortened to like Sunga Day?
on. Sun Good Day.
Sunga Day.
It would be, yeah. On Twitter.
If
it would
God
be
came
that.
back and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do stuff. Active duty #1, Sun Guys. But if God comes back, me and a billion other Christian people, gone. Our clothes just hit the floor and we're gone.
You know how like a million, like a few millions of Jewish people died?
Yeah.
You've heard of that?
I've heard of the idea of it.
Are you a Holocaust denier? What if?
Holotard seething right now. No, I'm not a Holocaust.
What if the rapture happened
Mm-hmm.
and they're the ones that got to go, like leave, and then we're all just here?
Wasn't that kind of what the Holocaust was?
Yeah, it's kind of rapture. They won. You picked
Do you-
wrong.
Do you think? Now this might be a little bit controversial. Some might say I'm potentially like, invoking like the spirit of Kanye or something when I say this, but it's just a question. It's
Is
just
Hitler
hypothetical.
God?
Not quite where I was going, but somehow still along the same track.
Okay.
Do you think like the good Jews or the bad Jews died in the Holocaust?
Do you want?
don't actually. You know what? Don't answer that.
Wait.
That's a bad question. I remember when you tried to like just force those words together, and you're like, it didn't sound right in my head, but I figured to say it. That one didn't really sound right in my head either, but I said it, and I just don't answer that.
I can
please.
give you an honest answer.
Take it away from me, please.
I'll take it away from you.
Yeah, take this away. I don't need this kind of power.
I'll take it from the funnies. And if there's a religion, if
There are many, but yeah.
well, if like one's right? It has to be.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you.
If the Jewish religion is correct,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe in the most fucked up way, that was a rapture to prove that is the correct one, and that was the good Jews that left. There's a way of looking at it that way. Am I wrong?
Oh my God.
A lot of Jews died. Like more than 3. It's fucking crazy.
Did you just use the definition of several to describe the number 6 million?
Maybe. What do you chew on that?
Nom. It's very fatty, very gamey. It's gonna take me a while to chew on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to engage with this.
I think it might be more like kind of a chewing gum situation where eventually I've gotten all the flavor out of it, and it'll do me no good to swallow
You'll
it.
keep chewing until your teeth break.
So I think I'm gonna have to and spit this out.
Yeah, no. All right, I believe the good Jews died. Shout out.
I asked the question. You took a stance on it. I did not do that.
Shout out to the good Jews. You figured it out.
Okay.
Hey,
without
if?
the context of what he said, shout out to the good Jews. I second that.
What if?
Oh God, here we go again.
I'm sorry. No, all right.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
The Holocaust was probably really bad. Do you like the Holocaust? Do you want it again?
I'm gonna ignore that second question. I'm gonna go back to
Do
the
you
thing
feel like
that
you
said
missed
that I
out?
was hearing. The thing that I was hearing you out on. Now I noticed that you left a little wiggle room with the word probably. First question.
All right.
And I just want to know what kind of thought process led you to the mind space where you thought you should include the word probably.
When did I say probably?
You said hot take. I'm paraphrasing here. Your hot take was, quote, the Holocaust was probably. Ed, hot take was. Now there. End quote. Now there's a very the word probably is a very specific outlier where it's like
Okay, so
we left the door open a little bit.
Yeah, you're reversing this on.
The door is unlocked.
You're reversing this onto me now, huh?
It's like if you went down the street and you saw somebody's house
Yeah.
and they left the door unlocked, but it's closed. You wouldn't know the door's unlocked, but like if somebody with bad intentions went up and like just jiggled the handle a little bit,
Yeah.
the door would open.
Mhm.
Now I'm not the guy with bad intentions in this scenario, and you are the homeowner who left the door unlocked. So I'm just gonna metaphorically ask you to maybe either lock the door or perhaps like put up a fence or like get a shotgun.
I think I'll just. All right.
What are you saying?
Do we want to explore probably?
That was my query
Okay.
to you, is the exploration of probably.
Okay.
You need it. Take a second if you need it.
Are
Absolutely take a second.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
First of all, do you want like a real answer? Is that-
Yes, I would like a real answer.
Oh, real. Okay, so let's take it.
No, actually, no. You know what? Whichever one's shorter, do that one first. Real or fake?
I think real is pretty quick.
All right, do the real answer first then.
I said probably as just like a goofy thing.
I need this. I need this right now.
I said probably as a goofy thing, but then when you asked me on it, if you truly think about it, as the Holocaust was probably a bad thing, it might honestly be probably because some people viewed it as a really, really good thing. They were like, fuck yeah,
Wait, hold on. Is that how democracy works? Because
Depends on your reference frame.
when people vote for stuff, they're like, all right, it's this thing or this thing. And then we take account, but like the higher number, it's like, okay, the higher number said this, so it's like just that. Are we really accounting that wiggle room for like that little amount of people who are like
This is a good chunk of Germany.
A1? Because I think a good chunk of the people who ever thought that was a good thing are dead,
Yeah.
and the amount of them left are.
At the time, they
very
were
small.
like, "This is probably the right thing."
Yeah, at the time.
Oh, do you want to get philosophical about this? We're gonna get philosophical about the Holocaust, and it could honestly be any topic. I hate that it's the Holocaust, but we could do this.
What would have happened during? How many more Jews would have died if there were sun guys during the Holocaust, making days longer? What? How many million are there? Is it now?
There would be a sun wiggle with Hitler would like relocate all the Jews to one hemisphere,
The Führer would be the sun guy
He'd be the
during
sun
World
guy.
War II.
and then he'd be like, "I'm not killing anyone. I'm gonna ship them to the other hemisphere, bring the sun closer for like 10 minutes, and then move it away." His problem solved.
He would have won.
Yeah, Hitler almost won.
Would sun guys
No,
get
actually,
like
Hitler almost
executed? Would sun guys get like executed for doing wiggles?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd have to
philosophy about whether the Holocaust was good or bad. Go.
bring back. No, it's just it's hard to prove which reference frame that we're looking from is right or wrong morally, because I think morals are something really fluid across cultures. So right now, I guess we have the wide majority, sure,
Yeah.
but you can't say all things that the wide majority views as right. It's probably right. It's most likely right. That's why probably might be a little gooey area.
I think the problem with our reference frame as Americans is that our laws aren't based on any sort of morality. They're based on like a lowest common denominator safety net kind of thing. Because we have people from everywhere competing for the same resources and they're not similar and don't like each other. So like, okay, speed limit 35.
I think morals dictate laws.
I don't think they do.
I think like global like what?
It just died. The battery ran out. It's fine.
That's fine.
We did like 55
Let's
minutes.
chill for a bit and just hang
Yeah,
out.
let's chill.
Literally, we're in no rush because nobody.